This is simply, I showed you some of the materials that we used, and it is a 1x12 here across. I started out over here, and it is a 1x8 inch that I took and replaced the 4 inches that I had. And then the back part, when we put the line in here, I want to be able to, when I'm deploying it, to reach over there. Now guys, I don't want to have anything to do with hooks when I'm deploying my Trotline. Those things Trotlines can be dangerous, but with this we minimize the potential hazard. And because, guys, I'm not going to have my hands anywhere near where these hooks deploy. You see, I'm going to be loading it. Now I'm going to be loading it here with hooks here in just a second. But it is just a 1x12. This was glued together. I kind of thought that would work better than the regular barn board to keep it from warping. Again, here is your 1x8 here on the side. And back here we have the 1x4. And this here is a 1/2 inch PVC 40 schedule 40. I drilled a 3/4 inch hole here on the side, and that's the whole thing, guys. And this, when you go to deploy it, it comes out lickety split. Okay, guys, now let's go in a little more detail on this. Now guys, here is 1/2 inch by 1.5 inch, or 1x2, I guess, out of PVC. The reason I use PVC here is it's impervious to weather, and this will lock onto my main Coda electric trolling motor plate for my front. Then this here is the guard to keep the hook from getting hooked into your holder here, and it's just simply a piece of aluminum, 2.5 inches. Now the reason I went with 2.5 inches is because this is what I had. This is just a cushion that you can buy from any outdoor place. Just for sitting on stumps or on the ground, and it's fairly close sale. I've cut it, and I wanted the piece of metal to be a bit wider than this, and I just took a pair of scissors and cut it. How I attached it is with Velcro, guys. I want to be able to change this out if I need to, and if for some reason it would get hooked up in here, I can get it taken out. So there you go, guys. Easy to build, and this whole thing cost me about 40 bucks, I guess. The biggest expense was the aluminum. Now that was $15. This I got from Speedy Metal. So there we go, guys. Okay, here, guys. Hey, I'm going to show you how to load it. Again, we got with our cool little float here. I always have some kind of snap where I can snap onto my brick or block or whatever I'm using. I'm simply going to put this over here in this cut, and we're just going to load this These here are fairly sizable hooks, and I'll lock it right in there. You can have your bait. Now, I've got a hook coming up here in just a second. I want to show you that this here wide gap hook is really starting to grow on me. Boy, I caught a lot of nice catfish this year on using this for shad, baited with shad, and you can just stick it in there, and it gives you just a little more space to have a big bait in there. And well, I kind of like that. Again, as you see, I mentioned a little bit ago with the other line, with the three-ways, that I'd like to have this here, my knot, up off with my main line. And that's kind of one of the, got hooked up there. I like to be able to pull this hook, the point, right up against it. And it gives me enough room. Now, if it's down a little bit like that, I don't have a problem. It's going to deploy. Now, guys, I would be showing you this how to deploy, and I will be. But right now, we're in the middle of another one of those 500-year floods that we keep having here in Iowa. I live on the Mississippi River. It drains half of the United States, and wherever it rains, we're going to get it. Okay, there we go, guys. There is a, boy, I probably was standing in the way. So we'll get over here, and that's how you just load it, like this. And this has got hooked on it, and we're just going to pull on it. And there you go, guys. You get your trot line in the water.